Welcome back to the 5-Minute Football Fix. I'm Steven Miranda.
I'm Jeff Ellis. It's July 28th, 2011.
Today we'll talk about the QB shuffle in the NFL.
Reggie Bush heading to Miami.
And a big butt lands on the evil empire.
A big butt?
Yes.
All right.
We'll
First
start
up
with the QB shuffle.
The East Street Shuffle.
What's an E Street shuffle?
Bruce Springsteen, man. It's awesome. It's the best shuffle I
the
can find.
QB shuffle.
Well,
QB shuffle.
I know of is the QB carousel, which would go like this, and you hate that one.
If you're going to give me a shuffle, give me like the Super Bowl shuffle or something. Like the Super Bowl shuffle like this. See?
No gang signs, just fists.
Good. Super Bowl shuffle.
Well, they call me sweetness.
I don't know what to do without gang signs. My fingers, they're
just put their
fists.
Anyways, QB shuffle
fists.
we already know about. Matt Hasselbeck to Tennessee, Donovan McNabb going to Minnesota, and Kellen Clemens to Washington. But here are other QBs you may not have heard of yet.
Okay, we got TJ going to Seattle.
Yes, Tavaris Jackson in Seattle. And you know what? Big news for Seattle is they also got from Minnesota wide receiver Sidney Rice. So he gets his deep threat.
Reunited, and it feels so good.
Don't ever sing
getting
that
back
song
with
ever
one
again.
Of their coordinators there from Minnesota. They're having a big Minnesota West now out there.
Big question. What are the Oakland Raiders going to do now that Bruce Gradkowski has gone to Cincinnati?
What did they do with Bruce Gradkowski? they struggled. They struggled. So
Well,
I don't know.
That brings us to our first ever listener email question.
That's
or
right.
Facebook question.
Facebook
Get out to
question.
Facebook, NFL R&R. That's right.
And here it is.
What is it?
This question is from listener Ben, who wants to know what's going to happen with Carson Palmer now that Bruce Gradkowski has signed with the Bengals.
Well, that's a very good question, but
Timely.
the deal is that Palmer says if they don't trade him, he's going to retire. I think he is a man of his word. If the Cincinnati Bengals decide that they're not going to try and get value for Carson Palmer, he will retire, and who cares what Bruce Gradkowski does there?
We have two hard-headed people here with Carson Palmer and Mike Brown.
Yes.
Trust me, Carson's going to retire. Mike Brown is not going to give him what he wants, which is to be traded.
Other quarterbacks who have left: Tyler Thigpen to Buffalo.
Thigpen?
And big news is that it is very close. Didn't we hear this about the CBA? It's very close to a done deal.
And now it's very, very close. Now this is very, very, very close.
That the Arizona Cardinals will be acquiring Kevin Kolb and the possibility of the Miami Dolphins acquiring Kyle Orton from Denver.
According to Albert Breer of NFL Network, everybody knows Albert by now, he is basically, they're working on the structure of that contract is what that's looking like, because they expect a contract extension to go with that.
Quarterbacks that are staying in place: Alex Smith staying in San Francisco, Drew Stanton in Detroit, and Matt Leinart, of all people, stays in Houston.
Many people saw Matt Leinart going back to Seattle to join up with old coach Pete Carroll.
But not going to happen.
That reunion's not going to happen.
Guess which quarterback got cut, Jeffrey?
One who made $20 million. How many people who made $20 million last year didn't get hurt and got cut?
Jake Delhomme, homie.
Jake Delhomme, home again.
Yes, he is gone, and we expect that any minute Vince Young will get his walking papers from the Tennessee Titans.
Bye-bye. Thanks for coming. And trust me, there will be a market for Vince Young because there's just not enough quarterbacks.
In the big news that broke literally at 1 a.m. Pacific time, last night I was still awake working, Jeff. Reggie Bush.
Wow.
Heading to the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, you know what? It's amazing. Reggie Bush headed to Miami, set to make about $10 million over 2 years. And it's too bad that this team doesn't have a quarterback, Steven.
Well, when Reggie Bush tweeted after the draft when the Saints drafted Mark Ingram, the running back, he tweeted, "It's been fun, New Orleans." He knew the score, and now it's come true. He is gone. He is out of there.
Yep, it looked like they were playing a little bit of chicken there. Oh,
chicken. Chicken.
But they got the deal done, and that deal was expected yesterday, but it consummated overnight. Now, finally,
Speaking
in Patriot
of chicken,
land, oh my gosh,
the New England Patriots,
somebody who's eating his fair share of chicken,
have acquired big Albert Haynesworth from the Washington Redskins. That's right. Albert Haynesworth for a 5th-round pick. Get this, in 2013. They don't even have to give up anybody next year in 2 years.
And by the way, they have a million picks next year because they traded them all away with this year's draft. So that's all the time we have for the 5-Minute Football Fix. I'm Jeff Ellis.
And I'm Steven Miranda.
You have a great day.